Seniors, please be seated. Good morning. My name is Karen Fisher, and I would like to welcome all of you to the 12th commencement exercise for South Lyon East High School. It's an honor and a privilege to share this milestone with the students present today. While this commencement is being held in an athletic arena, please keep in mind this is not an athletic event. It's a tribute to our graduates. While I'm happy to see all of the family and friends here show their support, I ask for your cooperation in refraining from creating any distraction that would be disrespectful to our graduates and their families. We want to provide the proper decorum and dignity fitting South Lyon East High School graduation ceremonies, and I am asking those in attendance and SLEHS administration to assist us in carrying out those expectations. Among the many honored guests here today, I would like to first recognize our members of the Board of Education. When I call your name, please rise and be recognized. Mr. Craig Dashner, President. Mr. Eric Kennedy, Vice President. Mrs. Jennifer Ertel, Secretary. Mr. Anthony Abate, Trustee. Mr. Martin Leftwich, Trustee. Mrs. Stephanie Junculus Pierce, Trustee. Next, I would like to recognize some of our district administrators, Mr. Stephen Archibald, Superintendent. Mrs. Lisa Kudwa, Superintendent for CETA. Mr. Brian Toth, Assistant Superintendent for Administrative Services. And Mrs. Stacy Witt, Assistant Superintendent for Finance. I would also like to recognize the members of the South Lyon East High School administrative team and our school resource officer, Mr. Cody Rudolph, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Leslie Munger, Assistant Principal. Mr. Greg Michaels, Athletic Director. And Deputy Tom Biggers from the Oakland County Sheriff's Department. Perhaps the most important individuals here today, representing the heart of South Lyon Community Schools, are the members of our teaching staff. At this time, I would like to ask all members of the South Lyon Community Schools and East teaching staff in attendance to please stand and as we offer you a round of applause for your service to our students. On behalf of the members of the class of 2021, I offer you all sincere thanks and convey to you a great deal of respect for all that you do. I would also like to thank the seniors for their leadership, particularly those who are contributing their talent and creativity to this commencement exercise today. And while there are many district staff members here to celebrate the achievements of our senior class, I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the amazing group of parents and guardians with us here today. Parents and families, this day represents an accomplishment for you along with your graduate, and I commend you for the commitment that you have made to the students here today. You cheered for them, helped them with their homework, packed their lunches, drove them to and from practice and competitions, organized team dinners, arranged banquets, held fundraisers, advocated for them when they struggled, and celebrated them when they succeeded. In doing all of this, you demonstrated devotion and unconditional love, which helped them get to where they are now. Seniors, please take a moment to offer your parents and families a round of applause for their support. And finally, I would like to just share a very special thank you to our office staff, Mrs. Kelly Tannison, Mrs. Judy Martin, Mrs. Nicole Mitchell, Mrs. Jenny Schiller, and Mrs. Jody Ragukas, our building engineers, Mr. George Wolf and Mr. Larry Carr, our building custodian, Mrs. Susan Morgan, our auditorium manager and member of our South Lyon East teaching staff, Mr. Matt Firestone, is working in the sound booth over there, and for all of their behind the scenes work that they did together to make this possible. We could not do this without them, so please thank them for me. At this time, I ask that everyone please rise and join a very talented group of seniors from our vocal music department as they begin our program by playing Tribute to America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
Good morning, everyone. To our fellow classmates, we made it.
To our parents, teachers, friends, and families, thank you for being here today to support us. My name is Rebecca Pennington.
And my name is Avery Millspaw, and we are your co-presidents of Student Council. We would like to take today to acknowledge the hard work, dedication, and perseverance that have brought us to this moment today.
We have looked forward to this day since we first walked through the doors of South Lyon East, and the past 4 years have been anything but what we expected. Nonetheless, we are sitting here today together. Although we may not have been physically able to be together through its entirety, these last couple years have taught us just how strong each and every one of us truly is.
From football games to homecoming to charity week, every memory that we have made as a class we have made the most of. If the past year has taught us anything, it has taught us to enjoy every moment to the fullest and never take anything for granted.
As we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, we will never forget the impression that our time here at East has made on us. As we look back on our high school experience, we will always remember the lifelong friendships created and the people who have supported us along the way.
Speaking of those people who have supported us, whether it be family, friends, coaches, or faculty, each and every one of you have played a pivotal role in shaping us into the people who are sitting here today. Thank you for always sticking with us through the ups and the downs. We know it hasn't always been easy, but we appreciate it more than you'll ever know.
That being said, we would like to welcome you all here today as it marks the end of one chapter, but more importantly, the beginning of a new one. Take this time to feel proud of your accomplishments, your hard work, and your memories that you've made along the way. We look forward to seeing where the future takes us all.
Good morning, families, teachers, administrators, fellow board members, and most importantly, our class of 2021 graduates. I'm Craig Dashner, and I am the president of the South Lyon Community Schools Board of Education. I have the privilege of saying a few words here today as you complete one of the major milestones in your life. Don't worry, I'll try to keep it short for all of our benefit. There are many cliches that are often said about graduation, but instead of perpetuating that cycle, I'd rather recap your journey that started 13 and a half years ago, walking into kindergarten with your name and your bus number pinned to your shirt. From the shared photos I've seen over the past couple weeks, many of you had Hannah Montana shirts, backpacks, or lunch bags with you that day. Getting on the bus and walking into school was probably the biggest thing you had done in your life to that point. Many things were done at school to make it a comfortable place for you, but you went to someplace new, someplace big, not really knowing what was going to happen. But you quickly became comfortable with the building, the teachers, your new friends, and the routine. What you didn't know is you joined a community and became an integral part of it. It was likely the biggest community you were a part of so far in your life. Before you knew it, you were in 5th grade. The school seemed small, but you owned the playground. But what you may not have realized is that you grew and held a lot of responsibility in your community. Some of you took care of the U.S. flag, some did announcements, some were bus monitors, some led the younger students from their classes to the buses, some were hall monitors and safeties. You all had a big part in keeping your community safe, efficiently, and likely did not even realize the responsibility you held in your community. Then just like that, 5th grade was over. It was time for middle school. Now that was a big deal. You were going to be in a 2-story building, more than 1,000 students, the crazy concept of switching classes, no more desks, having 6 teachers, letter grades, no recess, lockers with combinations, only having a few minutes to get to your class, and detention. This was a new community, a bigger community with challenges and new opportunities. You had a new freedom. You didn't have to line up and walk in line to go someplace, but you had the responsibility to manage your time, get to the bathroom, your locker, chat with a few friends, and still make it to class on time. Your homework was now a big part of your grade, and it was up to you to get it done, get it turned in, hopefully with your name on it. Your new community expected more of you, though. You met some new friends from different areas, developed some new interests, and with some perseverance, you made it through middle school. Then came high school. There was more going on and plenty to do. Theater, music, sports, all kinds of clubs, and just hanging out with your friends. You had classes with students in other grades, and the lunchroom was now called the Commons and wasn't really even a room anyway. You were in a new community now. There were a lot of members from your last community, but there were also a lot of new members in this community. It was another change, but by now you were used to change. You adapted, made some more new friends, found some more new interests, But this community was different. You had more autonomy, more responsibility. It might have felt like you were part of something bigger. 4 short years later, here we are. I don't think I really needed to recap your school career to you, but I think it's important to reflect on what you have done, what you've accomplished, and what you've learned along the way. It is also important to understand the communities that you were a part of. I'm sure that many of you think about graduating and missing some parts of your school routine and your friends as you go on to your next adventure. In reality, it's just another change in your life. A new community, much like the progression of your education. Every step you complete, your community gets a bit bigger and your place in it gets bigger too. My generation and my parents' generation are slowly handing our community, our state, and our country over to the next generation, your generation. Every year, someone from my generation stands on a stage much like this, delivers a hopeful message, and symbolically hands the keys over to you. You are adults now. Some of you may go out on your own. Some of you may go to college, and some may not even know what's next for them. But you're all at the starting point to a new journey, a journey this time that doesn't start with your name and bus number pinned to your shirt. The first step into adult life is like kindergarten all over again. You may have an idea of what lies ahead, or you may not. Some of you may end up exactly where you think you're going. Others may wander for a while before determining what is right for you. Some of you may make a decision that ultimately doesn't feel right, but this time you get to change your mind. You get to plot a new course, or even maybe turn completely around and start all over again. This will be the theme as you move forward in your adult life. After 13 and a half years of school, you are armed with the power and the skills to be an important part of your next community and to make it better. But just like our school community, diversity is key. Diversity generates a lot of discussion lately, but is simply defined as different or variety. A community needs that variety as much as our school needs it. A community needs creativity, logic, empathy, compassion, hard work, thoughtfulness, planning, generosity, restraint, visionaries, the wisdom that comes with age, and the energy of youth. For a community to be successful, all of those different traits must come together to find the middle ground that provides something for everyone. We must listen to each other, learn from each other, and work together to do great things for our future. In a minute, I'll sit back and watch as each of you crosses the stage and you are handed your diploma. Some of you will march across the stage with confidence, some with comfort, some with apprehension, and some with relief. But you will all do it. I expect that you will take that big step into adult life with many of the same feelings. Your entire life up to now has prepared you for what is ahead. I, along with the rest of the Board of Education, congratulate each and every one of you, wish you the best, and are excited to see what you do with our future. You did it, and the keys are yours. Thank you.
Good morning, family, friends, teachers, administrators, and fellow classmates. My name is Marina Zremba. I'm the senior class president at South Lyon East, and I'm incredibly honored to be standing here addressing the class of 2021. Fellow classmates, I'm so very proud of each of you and the collective us. Today marks the official turning of the page of this chapter of our lives and our passage into adulthood. This is both exciting and scary, but as we lift our heads and look forward to our futures, it is important to reflect on how much we already know and have experienced. Our journey through life thus far has certainly delivered some challenging headwinds to us. We are the first generation of kids born after 9/11. We regularly hear of school shootings and have had to undergo drills to teach us survival skills. We worry about our planet and the effects of climate change. We've grown up with the added pressure of everything we do being seen by the public eye of social media. We lost one of our most beloved friends. And if all of that was not enough, we had a once-in-a-century pandemic turn our worlds fully upside down and bring anything we knew as normal to a screeching halt. We missed milestones and events we had anticipated for as long as we could remember. And as much as we love our parents, playing endless board games and making TikTok pasta, we learned that other human interaction is so very important. But with each and every difficult moment, We rose to the occasion. We supported each other, adapted, and showed flexibility. And yes, we are so young and have so much ahead to learn, but as we enter the world, it may not fully realize who we are and just how much strength we have. You see, these challenging headwinds have taught us to behave much like willow trees. When we think of strong trees, what comes to mind are trees like the mighty oak, with its large imposing trunk and solid center supporting its smaller branches. We do not think of the willow tree with its frail, bent, and sweeping branches. The willow tree appears to hardly have a trunk. It is small and narrow compared to the long branches, yet it is one of the toughest living plants alive. As challenging winds and storms rage, the willow tree bends and moves with the storm and remains strong. The branches of the seemingly mighty oak break and fall, and at times, so does its lone standing core. This is what we have learned. This is what we have become. Challenge and adversity have taught us to bend and to flex. We've learned to take any situation and make the best of it. We have become resilient and unbreakable. And yes, we may have lost some leaves here and there, but we stand strong in our spot, more beautiful and flexible than we were before. And while the branches of the willow are key to its survival, the real secret to its strength comes from its roots. Deep beneath the surface is a strong and solid root system. It holds the gentle willow tightly in its spot and provides the support it needs. Other trees that depend only on their own trunks and less complex root systems snap and break in the biggest storms, but not our mighty willow. All of us here have a strong, extensive root system. We are rooted in who we are by the parents, families, teachers, and community members who carried us here and celebrate us today. They've shaped and molded us into the people we are, and with each storm that came our way, they taught us to sway with the winds, learn, and bend our branches. When we could not come to school, they created a new way of educating us. They've taught us the ultimate in flexibility, as evidenced by us standing here today, being the very first class to graduate in this stadium. And very importantly, they've taught us that it's okay to not have all the answers, and that what matters most is coming together as a community to figure out what works best for all, leaving no one behind. And so, class of 2021, here we are, officially turning that proverbial page. When you leave here, remember the lessons of the mighty willow. 1. Bend with change. Leave here knowing that the only constant is change, and that we have within us all we need to be able to thrive in that change. We are strong, we are smart, and we are resilient. 2. Find strength in your roots. These incredible people supporting us here today, those watching from home, and those in our broader community remain our root system. They have instilled so much that we can take with us, and they stand as our biggest fans. And we can choose to be here for each other no matter where our individual paths may take us. 3. Become part of the root system of others. Our society only works when we think about and support each other, and our entry into adulthood means we play a larger and larger role in the collective root system of our families, our community, and the rest of the world. Class of 2021, let's go forth with resilience, kindness, responsibility, and generosity. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sierra Wiles, and I'm your senior class vice president.
I'm Emma Clark, and I'm the senior class secretary, and we will be presenting the class gift.
This class gift represents our appreciation for East and allows us to give back to the school which gave so much to us. We hope that this gift will grow with East and add to the atmosphere in a positive manner.
We are proud to present the class of 2021's gift, which is 2 large planter gardens that will be located at the senior entrance next to the Cougar.
On the planters, there will be a plaque that reads, "In memory of Trayvon Tyler," in honor of our friend and classmate Trayvon Tyler, whom we all miss dearly and wish could be with us today.
Although we are leaving, we hope that this gift will serve as a remembrance of our class for years to come and for the gratitude we have for South Lyon East. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you, Lord, for the clouds when it was time for my speech. That's lovely. Well, I'd like to say thank you to everyone again. It's with great pleasure that I stand before the South Lyon East High School graduating class of 2021, and I'm overwhelmed with pride to have the official honor of awarding diplomas to such an amazing group of students. This day marks the culmination of your work, along with the work of hundreds of people who have served and supported you in preparation for this moment. This year's group of graduates is very special to me because 4 years ago, when I took over as the principal, you were my first group of freshmen. What makes it even more special is that I also have had the unique opportunity to be the parent of one of the graduates in this class. Some of you have been in my home, slept on my couch, had the privilege of eating my terrible cooking, and have made friends with my dog Comet. Most principals don't get the opportunity to go prom dress shopping with their graduates, but I had the opportunity to do that with several of you. The whole time we were shopping, I was terrified we would not be able to pull off a prom this year, and that all of you would be wearing these beautiful fancy dresses, standing in a driveway or garage eating a hot dog that someone's dad grilled for you. Part of me was thinking maybe we should wait to buy dresses, but you were so optimistic and determined to make the best of whatever opportunity may have been available. And fortunately, we pulled it off and you all looked beautiful. As a parent and educator, I've always heard the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a child." But I never truly understood it until I experienced the countless acts of kindness and hospitality shared with my senior by the families at East. You cheered for her when I couldn't be there, welcomed her into your home, listened to her when she needed someone to listen, took her on vacation with you, and encouraged her as if she were your own. I know these experiences are not unique to me, and that there are hundreds of parents here that have touched the lives of the seniors in front of me in some way over the past 4 years. This is also true of the teachers and coaching staff that have worked with them. My unique perspective as a parent and as the principal has allowed me to truly see the impact of the selfless work of our great teachers and coaches. You may never know how important you are to these students, but you are very likely to have changed their lives for the better. Thank you to all the families, teachers, and coaches that are here today that have helped support these wonderful young people and help them achieve their goals. The students in this class were in 9th grade when the phrase "Be East" became part of our school culture, and you've embodied the phrase from day one. Your accomplishments as a senior class were not limited to demonstrating school spirit, though. More than 30 of you have contributed to our fine arts program by contributing in band, choir, or drama, and it's been a pleasure to watch you perform over the past 4 years. 93 students in this class have achieved honor recognition by earning a grade point average of a 3.5 or higher, with 56 of those students receiving summa cum laude distinction by earning at least a 3.8 GPA. Additionally, the senior classes was offered more than $3 million in athletic and academic scholarships. 125 of you were athletes, and 6 of you participated in all 12 athletic seasons for the last 4 years. 2 of you, Nick O'Donohue and Elena Ryder, earned the distinction of Scholar Athlete of the Year for outstanding performance in the athletic arena and maintaining grades that ultimately earned you the distinction of graduating summa cum laude with highest honor. Additionally, and this is new news, I was notified just yesterday that Elena Ryder was awarded the Lakes Valley Conference Sports Person of the Year. There's only 2 of those awards given out in the entire conference, and this award is based on exemplary academic achievements, athletic performance, and citizenship. Elena will receive a $1,000 scholarship that she can use to attend college next year. Please offer her a round of applause. She did not know she was awarded this. Elena, could you please stand? Congratulations. Many of the seniors here gave back to the community by volunteering or participating in fundraisers, and still others plan to give back by serving in the United States Armed Forces. Some of you are headed off to the workforce, and others plan to attend a trade or technical school after graduation. This is exciting news because Michigan is expected to continue to face a shortage of professional trade employees through the year 2026, with more than 500,000 jobs projected to be available over time. Approximately 88% of you will be heading off to college or a university to focus on at least 66 different majors, with nursing, business, and mechanical engineering being the most commonly reported in your class. Some of you took alternate routes to your diploma and attended college classes and are leaving East with a significant number of college credits. At least one of you learned to fly and had the opportunity to land a plane at Detroit Metro Airport by participating in the aviation flight course through Howell Public Schools as one of your electives. This demonstrates that if you're determined and someone gives you the opportunity, you can accomplish anything. Ultimately, you are all leaving us today and heading off on your own journey. It's truly an honor to see the class of 2021 ready to receive your diplomas and begin the next chapter in life. As your principal, I've been thinking about the journey we've been on together for the past few years and about what might lie in front of you as you move on with your lives. The message I want you to remember when you leave today will not be focused on the past. I fully acknowledge the tough times you had and the deep loss you endured, and I know you will carry those with you as you proceed forward. I watched you grieve as you lost your friend Trey. I saw you listen and act when students across the country were walking out in protest against school violence, and I listened to your concerns when the uncertainty of the school year made it difficult for you to connect with your classmates because of the pandemic. The truth is, life can be tough, and you will face challenges and loss again, but never give up hope. You are better prepared to face the challenges that lie ahead than any class I've seen in 22 years, and I believe you offer hope for our future. We need you to take what you have learned and make things better. Perhaps some of you will find a way to prevent a pandemic from happening again. Still others may find a way to protect schools from those who are intent on causing harm. I hope a number of you will leverage your digital literacy skills to build new tools to make education more globally accessible. Whatever you do when you leave here, please challenge yourself to make the world a better place. You will always be a member of the East family, and you've made us very proud. Thank you, good luck, and be East. At this time, we will proceed with awarding the diplomas. President Dashner, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Archibald, Superintendent of South Lyon Community Schools, by the authority vested in me by the South Lyon Board of Education, I hereby declare the following students have successfully completed all requirements as members of the 12th graduating class of South Lyon East High School and have earned their diploma.
Marina Zaremba, summa cum laude. Sierra Danielle Wiles, magna cum laude. Emma Grace Clark, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Grace Catacamo, summa cum laude. Amanda Nicole Shazevsky, summa cum laude. Sydney Ray Liss, summa cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Leah Nicole Delbaney, summa cum laude. Ilona Violet Shower. Aiden Michael Parks, summa cum laude. Daniel Aberto, summa cum laude. Ethan Ryan Kowalski, cum laude. Wendy Louise Condra, summa cum laude. Jordan Murray Linfield, summa cum laude. David James McCullough, summa cum laude. Ethan Charles Ginman, cum laude. Rory Lynn Wyman, summa cum laude. Edward Joseph Fella. Shelby K. Abner. Olivia Ann Allen, magna cum laude. Leah Nicole Aloisio. Cole Patrick Armstrong. Dorian John Armstrong. Abigail Marie Bartlett, summa cum laude. Brandon Dean Bieber, cum laude. Hannah Mae Becker, magna cum laude. Jacob Matthew Benjamin. Bryce Mitchell Bird, cum laude. Dominic Richard Bland. Jacob Michael Bogard. Michael Anthony Bohannon. Michael Luis Bolanos, cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Elizabeth Nicole Bork. Brenton Robert Bowser. Jacob Michael Boyd. Aiden William Bracken, cum laude.
Liam Alexander Bradley Tonchev. Corey Matthew Braun. Tyler John Bryan. Dion Bridges. Cara Mona Lee Broderick. Sarah Diane Brown, cum laude. Zoe Seraphine Cano Buckshaw. Emma Louise Catteray. Grace Noel Kaiko. Giovanni Anthony Callow. Robin Parker Wyman, summa cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Kayla Nicole Case. Emilio Armando Cascardo. Matthew George Cepek. Anna Joy Cervantes Mayville, cum laude. Aaliyah Maria Sofia Chavez. Madapa Punacha Chotera. Joelle May Saikon, summa cum laude. Aiden Brian Clark. Raina June Clay. Matthew Glenn Connolly. Brendan Seamus Conrad. Zion David Cooper. Shay Marie Costanza, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. John Wallace Craps, summa cum laude. Tyler James Cumming. Allison Elizabeth Curry, summa cum laude. Lainey Elizabeth Tchaikovsky, summa cum laude. Jordan Lynn Dashner, summa cum laude. Blake Anthony Davey. Darnell Anthony Davis. Samantha Marie Dynick, summa cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Xander Jacob Descents. Liam Michael Diaz, summa cum laude. Christian John Demetrio. Connor Stephen David Dobley Arnoldi, summa cum laude. Brianna Stephanie Donahue. Rachel Aaron Dory, cum laude. Catherine Marie Doyen. Alexandria Lynn Eason, cum laude. Brandon Robert Emerson. Michael MacDonald Enfroy. Samantha Mary Ewers, cum laude. Madeline Virginia Epperson, magna cum laude. Jody Lynn Fairchild. Caroline Elizabella French. Logan Violet Galley, magna cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Ella Malia Gutierrez. Mary Elise Gilbert, summa cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Annika Bliss Gilson. Joshua Joel Golab. Mauricio Gonzalez Ibarra, summa cum laude. David Lee Griffin. Rosalino Salvatore Gunnels. Marissa May Ja Hamilton, summa cum laude. Haley Roseanne Hartman, summa cum laude. Josie Lynn Hayes. Brandon Michael Heffernan. Haley K. Helfrich, summa cum laude. Terrence Tyree Hollis. Alyssa Nicole Holo, cum laude.
Leo Ifuku. Andrew Jeffrey Einish. Ashley Renee Jenkins, summa cum laude. Madeline Bell Johnson, summa cum laude, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Noah Christopher Jones, summa cum laude. Gavin Joseph Jerkowitz. Connor James Carfus. Hiba Amir Khan, summa cum laude.
Christian Kuriakos Kamoro.
Christian Michael Corson. Dominic Raymond Kowalski. Alyssa Mackenzie Kozanowski. Thomas Mitchell Kramer, summa cum laude. Cody Allen Libkuman. Jordan Gary Long. Olivia Ashley Lowry, magna cum laude. Jacqueline West Lundgren. Joshua Michael Magda. Martina Anetta Malinowitz, cum laude and recipient of Seal of Biliteracy. Mackenzie Jane Maxwell. Marina Selena Mayorga Ibarra, cum laude. Gianna Grace Antonio, summa cum laude. Riley Morgan Armstrong, cum laude. Jenna Grace Bakaitis. Riley Isabel Baker, summa cum laude. Alexandria Rose Barone, magna cum laude. Chloe Catherine Beardsley. Leonardo James Brackett. Kiera Sky Hamblin. Nicole Amethyst Janoski, summa cum laude. Vanessa Ann Kramer. Natasha Paige McLean, magna cum laude. Audrey Lynn Parsons. Ashley Ann Sroka, magna cum laude. Victoria Alicia Taylor. Brooklyn Regina Waller, cum laude. Quinn Frederick McGill. Anna Lee McIntyre, cum laude. Jake Michael McKee. Owen Michael McKeever. Rylan Robert McPhee. Andrea Itzel Mendez Velasquez, summa cum laude. Jordan Renee Meadows. Ian Robert Medalis. Brennan Reese Melquist. Yuri Menshkov. Kiara Celestine Mitchell. Amelia Grace Morrow. Xander Malaka, summa cum laude. Kara Bailey Mustin, magna cum laude.
Ganesh Mutakanar. Jaden Lynn Myers, summa cum laude. Ethan Joseph Nevers. Lily Suzanne Nicholson. Ireland Paige Nickerson, cum laude. Yeah, give it a sec. Give it space. Molly Lee Nito. Zachary Vincent Niner.
Emily Marie Nussbaum, summa cum laude.
Colin Cecil O'Brien. Nicholas Francis O'Donoghue, summa cum laude. Aiden Charles Oliver. Hermione Mary Witt Orzek, summa cum laude. Owen Allen Ozowski. Emily Therese Paget. Anna Rose Pelko. Connor David Perrant. James Barrett Patrick. Eric Andrew Perzak, cum laude. Nina Catherine Pearl, summa cum laude. Hakeem Cabin Perry. Allison Sue Peterson. Noah Robert Petz. Angelo Alexander Ramirez. Sujay Anil Kumar Rao, summa cum laude. Oh. Elena Audrey Ryder. Ella Marie Robinson. Isabella Jacqueline Rule, summa cum laude. Nathan Andrew Saavedra. Nathan Andrew Samluck. Logan Michael Schecker. Lauren K. Saborski, summa cum laude.
Shannon Marie Seaver, summa cum laude and recipient of a seal of biliteracy. Emily Grace Seehey. Abigail Ann Seibert, summa cum laude and recipient of a seal of biliteracy. Alexander Cooper Shaw. Abigail Miriam Chinoge, magna cum laude. Aiden Andre Shipman. Brett Anthony Schuster. Philip Jeffrey Seguin. Connor Jacob Simpson. Joseph Michael Skinner, cum laude. Brooke Riley Sleva, magna cum laude. Jason Allen Smith, cum laude. Leah I. Smith, magna cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Zachary James Smith. Hallie Marie Snyder, summa cum laude. Landon Wesley Snyder, magna cum laude. Matthew Dale Sorensen. Jeffrey Soto-Gill. Gisleni Soto-Gill, recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Sydney Marie Stefanoff, summa cum laude and recipient of the Seal of Biliteracy. Jordan Christopher Steffes. Mason Andrew Stickle. Elizabeth Andrea Stoyan, summa cum laude. Andrew William Strong. Hannah Lynn Sturgis. Angelina Victoria Sakuro. Megha Suresh, summa cum laude and recipient of a Seal of Biliteracy. Jadian Hayes Tanner. Emmanuel Appa Tankering. Maya Simone Toth. Adam Paul Trent. Aaron and Trent. Casper James Tribble. Caitlin Angelica Tytar, summa cum laude. Robert Gaetano Valeri. Angelia Irene Van Amberg, cum laude. Amanda Ray Vermillion. Hallie Lynn Worthman. Jonah Sean Westland. Michael Cameron Wetter. Danielle Francis White. Leah Christine Wickman. Alexa Rayanne Williams. Lauren Caitlin Williams, summa cum laude. Topanga K. Witt, summa cum laude. Erica Ann Warden. Maxim Wyra. Chase Allen Ziski.
Ethan Thomas Nussbaum. Paige Elizabeth Radloff. Avery Lauren Millspaw. Rebecca Linda Peddington, graduating summa cum laude.
A thank you to our parents. Thank you for always being there and knowing just what to do. Thank you for knowing the words to say when I'm feeling way beyond blue. Thank you for patiently listening to all my worries and stresses. Thank you for caring enough to get me out of all my messes. Thank you for being a phone call away or around the corner to run to. Thank you for your door always being open and knowing just what to do. Thank you for being my constant support when I didn't think I could cope. Thank you for lifting my spirits and letting me know there is hope. Thank you for being the best parents a kid could ever wish for. I love you with all my heart today and forevermore.
Seniors, please turn your tassels from the right to the left.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present you the graduating class of 2021. Congratulations, seniors.